I'm gonna tell you an insane story, and if I cry, I'm not gonna apologize for it. I graduated high school at 16, so you kind of have to go backwards in age from there. So back in middle school, I was like 10, so like before everybody else, you know what I mean? And around 10 years old, I was getting to the highest weight I've been. It was probably about 230. And I was 10 years old. I was not as tall as I was, obviously. And our track, which we had to do the mile on, was in this like courtyard directly facing the cafeteria. And the entirety of the cafeteria was built where everyone was basically facing the windows to where the track was. I will never forget, this kid was the only other kid on the field because when you were done, you just went straight to the cafeteria that day after the mile. And I will never forget this kid who saw me huffing and puffing and crying and dying because I felt so much shame and embarrassment from being the last one to be in the mile. Except for him, he was almost already done and I probably still had like 2 laps to go. And he just told me, if you sing a little bit, it helps your breathing. Whether or not that's true, I still haven't really fact checked, but I'll never forget how that one person really made me feel special and how everybody else was looking at me, staring at me, laughing at me, and making me feel worthless. Flash forward a year later, when we were in ninth grade, I would have been 12 or 13 at this point. Same weight, hadn't lost any. If anything, I gained, but I probably stayed about the same weight. And it was mile day. And I finally had made some friends in high school because I was homeschooled from kindergarten until 7th grade. And I had a couple people in that class, and they were just faster than me, which is totally fine. I'm not going to let you go, and I'm going to be sad that I'm behind. What's hilarious and not funny about this story is that when I ran the mile in high school and finished last by walking the whole thing, I could barely even run at that time. I would run for 30 seconds and have to stop, hyperventilating and shit. I made it to the end. I don't remember the time, but it was quite some time. Luckily, this mile was like running, we were able to run outside the school, so like nobody was really watching. But of course, I get to the end, and the students aren't making fun of me. Everyone kind of just like went back in, was doing whatever they needed to do, change, whatever, etc. And the teacher made fun of me. And I really wish that I could tell my middle school and young high school self that I ran my first timed race. Fuck. And I did it in 24 minutes and 46 seconds. Not only that, I actually made third in my like division, my age bracket. I think I was in the top like 10%. I think this comes out to 11%, but I think a couple more scores came out after I took it. 10%, 11%, I don't really care. This is like unreal. Like my first fucking timed race. And it was in a fucking cemetery, by the way. Some white people shit. I like had the time of my life. I mean, I was in my head quite a bit, but I kept pushing back the negativity and I used it to fuel me. But I just like, I feel really fucking proud. And to anyone who's in maybe a position still, whether it be in your adult life or maybe you're watching or you have a kid that's being bullied or a teacher that's bullying them or something, or if you're a kid maybe watching this, I don't know, and you're going through this, you're not alone. You grow out of it. There's really bad people in this world. They will make you feel like you're treated like shit, and you will, if you stand firm, you will always come out the other side and you will be a fucking winner. You'll be a fucking winner. I can't believe this is real. I literally cannot believe this is real.